Hello guys, hello our fans kwenye BJ Media Kenya. Tupate pale kwenye YouTube kama BJ Media na pia tutapata Facebook na tupata pale kama BJ Media 254. Karibuni tena angalau tuzungumze mawili matatu ili tuone vipi kwenye YouTube. So karibuni hapa ili tujifunze mawili matatu. Najua wazazi tuko na changamoto sana, hasa kwa curriculum ambayo tulianza curriculum hii ambayo ni mpya, iko na changamoto nyingi sana kwa wazazi. Okay, tutaomba ili tuongee mawili matatu. Ewe Mungu wetu, tumekuja mbele zako, tusimame dhambi tusali mbele zako, kuomba usamehe dhambi zetu, ndipo usipate kusikia kilio chetu Baba yangu. Asante kwa ulinzi wako, umetuleta toka asubuhi hadi masaa kama ya tena. Tena tumefika kwa muda kama ya kuzungumza na wenzetu, tunavyoenda kuzungumza hasa maisha yetu, hata kwa siku zijazo na hata kizazi ambazo kinakuja Baba yangu. Kana tunapoanza tena hadi tamati, kwa maana nimeomba katika jina la Kristo, aliye Bwana Mwokozi wetu. Amina. Amina, amina. Penzi wetu, watazamaji wetu, popote mlipo pale, tuko live kwenye BJ Media Kenya. Nawakaribisha wote watazamaji wangu, nasema karibu, ili angalau wazazi mtuambie yale ambayo mnapitia, changamoto ambazo mnaziona hasa wakati huu ambavyo tunaenda kuvuka mwaka, lakini pia tumeanza kufikiria mambo na shule kwa ajili ya kuwa tumebakisha siku chache sana wanafunzi kupata kurudi mashuleni. Nikifikiria sana shule kuanzia tarehe 5, tumeanza tena mambo na shule, kukimbishana asubuhi na watoto. So tumeona leo tuangalie ati ni nini, ni challenge gani ama zipi ambazo wazazi tunapitia wakati kama huu ambao watoto wanaenda kuingia grade ambayo ni 10, kwa maana masomo ambayo tulikuwa tunasoma ilikuwa ni 8444, lakini sasa hizi tuko kitu ambayo inaitwa ni CBC. I think imechanganisha watu, hasa wazazi kweli tumechanganyika sana, hatuelewi tunapotoka na hata tunakokwenda. Kwa hivyo tumefika hapa angalau tuzungumze na wazazi, tuone changamoto zipi pale ambazo zinasumbua, na hata sio kwa wazazi peke yake, lakini pia hata kwa wanaenda shule pia kuna changamoto pale. Okay, ninapoanza bila kupoteza muda, wacha niseme kwa kweli changamoto zimeonekana hasa mambo ya kuchagua mashule, uchaguzi ama zile barua ambazo ziliweza kukuja kwa wanafunzi ama ziliweza kuita watoto wetu katika mashule. Kwa kweli yamechanganyisha wazazi, wamekangwa wakakaangika, maana wengine wanalia, na hii ni kwa sababu kuwa sometimes unapata mtoto ametumwa a very big distance far away from your home, and that I, the parent, am not capable for my child to be in boarding school, or I as myself, I don't like my child to learn in boarding school. But when we come to CPC, there's a big challenge, because when the child is being called to the boarding school, and then you don't have, even you are not capable to pay school fees for the boarding school. Then when you try to change somehow a better school which is near to your village or near to your home, then it becomes very difficult to change for your child. This brings a big confusion and a big challenge to the parents, because I will not cross which I cannot able to curl it. The heavier for me, I can't curl it, so I need something which is easy so that I can curl it. So please, CPC, we pray to our government and those who are under education, please try to know that there's so many parents out there that are not capable. So when you call the children, you have told them to the bed. Yes, they are good schools, but the parents maybe is not capable for that. And when it's coming, the parent want to change, and it become very, very difficult for the parent to at least to get her school near to her home or near to the village, or maybe sometimes the parent need a day school. Let us consider on this. Let us see, because so many parents out there, they are struggling a lot. They are being stressed because there's things which is so difficult for some parents there. So difficult, not easy. Because raising a boarding school and yet your children or your child have been running to the day school where you are capable to pay the school fees, and now it is compulsory that child must go to that school and you are not capable. This will bring so many children to fail even to continue the education. Please, guys, our education, please check on this. Check on this, because so many parents out there, they are totally confused what to do. They are totally confused what to do. So please organize how some parents, those who are not capable, how they will get the space to the near schools. If the parents need a day school, please check on that so that we can assist our parents so to enable their children to continue with education. But let us not stop our children to continue with the education, because we are hurting the parents. We are not equal. They saw those that they don't have anything. Others, they're being supported with their family members. They're not capable at all. They found supporting from their members, family members. So if the person is being supported and you are taking that child to the boarding school, do you think that that child is going to continue the education? I think this is a big, big challenge. It's a big challenge. It's not easy. So please, guys, as BJ Media Kenya, we have come here so that we can talk and share and to know the way forward. What are we going to do so that to make our children or our parents to be feel free? Education, government, please try to see this and try to change, please make some changes so that all people or all parents to be capable to take their children to school, because they don't have time, the time is gone, the days are running by. So please, let's check on this, please, because so many people there are trying to change it, but later it's come that it's not successful. So parents, they are being stressed. See now, this is the time that people are going to celebrate Happy New Year, but some parents there, they are stressed even to celebrate. They can't celebrate because when they remember that the child is going to the boarding school and that parent is not capable to do, even to do it, that's shopping for that child, they can't be able to do it. So please, my wish or my request or my prayer to the government or all those who are under education, please, please, please let us consider to those parents that are not capable. So when they need some request, they do some request that they need somehow the child to be educated in maybe to the village schools, so that the child can go morning and come back, so that we can be able to educate that child. Please, 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 let us try to listen to our parents, guys. Huh? Let us try to reason to each other, because it's not easy. The life is, and the people, they don't have money. Incomes very, very small, as we understand our economy in Kenya. And it's not only in Kenya, but in all over the world. Let me say that nowadays it's all over the world. The economy is very, very hard for people. So please, let us try to consider that, so that we can do something and we can give our parents easy time to educate our children. Because nowadays, education is the key of life. So when we are going to make some parents to stop educating their children, we are bringing very, very big problems in our country, and we are children to stop continuing with the education. So our parents, if you are there, you can comment there, less. You can leave your comment there. Are you seeing what are you the government do to you? But as I say, for me, let the government check on this, please. For those children that their parents are not capable to educate them to boarding school, try to change them to different schools so that they can continue to educating their children. Because I've had so many parents complaining a lot outside there. They're saying that it's so difficult because somehow my child being called to their boarding school, and I myself, I don't want my child to be in boarding school. It's not all children that like boarding school. There's some children they don't like boarding school. Some of them they are for healthy problems. So sometimes it says so many children they are medically they are using medical because of that. The children and the parents will not be okay when my child is under medical and I'm taking that child to the boarding school. Who is going to taking care of that child there? How am I going to be sure that that child is okay? How am I going to be sure that that child is going to take those medicine? Let us consider the problem of our parents and our parents crying to us. Let us listen to them, please, guys. Yeah, because we know that as healthy, we are not equal. We're not equal at all. There's so many people out there, they are sick. They have so many different problems. So let us consider that. So for those parents, so many parents have lost hope for their children because of that replacement that done to the children. And people that are joining the there is a big problem. So please let us try to check on this before the date of opening school. We just request the government. Let us consider those parents who are down, poorly down. Even though there's those who are not down, but they don't like their children to be in the boarding school. So maybe that parent have the reason why it don't like her child to be in the boarding school. So let us see on that and let us consider on that. Yeah. Let us not allow our children to stop continuing the education because as we know, the education is the key of life. Nowadays, if you don't educate your child, the life will be so hard for her. So please, but don't give up. Just pray God and try to complain about this so that maybe you would be given another chance to different school that's near to your village. So please, 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 guys, don't lose hope. Don't give up. Let us continue trying to shaking. Just try to shake those schools which are surrounding to you. Just try to look which one can fit your child. But from education, please try to see this because have been big problem to our parents. Please, we are making our parents to have a lot of stress, and this is the time that we supposed to be happy because we are going to celebrate because we are going to enter to new year. But for now, our parents have a big problem, and this bring them to come in or in to bring them to have a very big challenge to them. They are stressed a lot. When the parents sleep, waking up, thinking that my child being called into Alliance School must say no, those big schools, and yet even a single cent I don't have a job. How can I going to do this? How can I going to manage this? So even sleeping will become difficult to some of the parents because they don't know what they're supposed to do. The letter is out. The child has been called to that school. And when it is tried to make some change, different. It's been difficult. So what are we going to do as parents? What are we going to do? Because there's no need to take my child on that good school, in the boarding school, and yet I am not capable to pay for the school fees because all the time my child will be home because of fees arrears. So there is no need to carry the cross which I will not be able to carry it. Let parents carry the cross that is easy for her. If the parents is fitting of day school, let's allow him her child to be in day school. And if he's capable to the boarding school, allow him to take the child to the boarding school, because they saw those parents that they want they have in boarding school, but their kids in day school. The letters come for the day school, and the parent need her child to be in boarding school. And there is fast, because there is those people that they need their children to be in boarding school, but the letters come for the day school. And there's those who need their children to be in day school, but they receive the letters which call them to the boarding school. So there's a big challenge on this CBC. There is a big challenge. Us as parents, we are saying that CPC system is a big challenge to the parents. So as we see, 844 was good 100%, because things like this, they were not there. If I'm not capable to take my child to day boarding school, I take him to the near school, which is a day school. But now, even when you try to change it being difficult. The system is not okay. I don't know the babies. I don't know the child is learning. I don't know science. I don't know what. I don't know sports. It's a lot of confusion. As a parent, we don't know what to do. We are not understanding this CPC. It's a big challenge. Our parents are suffering out there, thinking what to do. And this January in the corner, we're starting January. We remain within maybe like 7 days. That's 1 week. Our children to go to school, and already we don't have the school that your child is going to join in. Date 5, children are going to school, and already your child, you don't know where to start from. You don't know what to do. You're being confused. You don't understand what to do. So please, Office of Education, try to see this. Try to help our parents, those who are down, or those who don't want their children to be where they have been called them. Let us listen their views. Let us know what is the problem, so that we can discuss together, so that you can manage to change, so that our parents will be comfortable for what they are going to do. Let's not stress our parents. As we know, the economy is not easy. The economy is not easy. It's a very hard. So please, guys, because I've seen a lot of parents out there complaining that what am I going to do, because my child is already being called to the boarding school, and I can't manage to take my child to the boarding school because I don't have money. So I'm calling for my child to be learning in the day school, where can he be capable, and yet your child receiving the letter of the boarding school, which is very far away. Let us consider, please, guys. The officer from Office of the Education try to see this, because there's so many children who are under medical, they're using medicines. So when we take them far away from their parents, will be a big challenge. As we know, going to the boarding school is not easy. There's a lot of challenges in boarding school. There's a lot of challenges in boarding school. Firstly, when you don't have good head, it's a big challenge because this I know that if your child is not good in health, taking him to the boarding school is not easy. There's a lot of challenge there. There's a lot of challenge there because this is the thing that I've been experienced about it. Because all the time you're receiving the call, your child is sick, come and take him to hospital, come and take him home. And if the school is a very difficult or a very distant, far away from home, how many times do you going to pick your child from school in one time? Because your child is sick, the health is not good, and then your child is in boarding school, which is far from home. It's a place that you use transport, maybe they like 1,000 one person. Like when you go to pick him, every now and then, you use like 3,000 as a fare. That's bus fare. Then you will take him back again. So by time, how many money do you going to spend on that boarding school? So let us consider this. If the child have some problems, let that child being allowed to be in a day school where she goes school and come back to home so that her parent can manage to see how is their child. There's some people who are being, or some children who are being with their parents. So being at the boarding schools bring a very, very confusion to that child because she know that me, I used to go to school, in the evening I come, I meet with my mom, my dad, our siblings. So but now you are going to the boarding school where you don't see your father, your mother, they are just there. It's not easy that life. Life of boarding school, some people, so some children, they can't manage it. They can't manage. It's not all people that like to be in a boarding school. So guys, our parents are suffering outside there because the parents, they don't have job. Maybe they're doing this. This maybe is mama moga there outside, and I want him to take to a kid. I don't know where is far away from home. Maybe only bus fare. That parent can use even 3,000 just your bus fare. What about the school fees? Please let us consider this. If our parents bring the complaining to the office, let us listen to them and make a change to them so that we can manage so that they can get near schools so that to allow their children to continue with the education. Let us see this as we remaining with a few days children to go back to school. Any parent who is outside there, you can comment there, leave your comment there to us so that we can know what are you thinking about this. But for me, I'm saying that this is a very, very difficult to some of parents out there. CPC is confusing us so much, so much. This CPC is confusing us so much. So we are not saying that it's not good. Yeah, it's good, but the protocol we don't know. How we follow these things we don't know. Because when even you try to change to your child to different school, when you change it, it becomes more successful, but later deny. So like I as a parent, what can I do about that? But the time we were learning to the 844 was good. When you change your child, it's that, and you finish like that. But this now you change and being cancelled. So it's not right for me to change the child to school, to a different school. Now what can I do? Can the education office give us the way forward as parents to know what we are supposed to do? Education office, please come out and tell those parents that you have been sent their children to the boarding school, and the parents, they are not capable. What are we going to do as parents? Because we need our children to continue with education. Now, what are we supposed to do? Because when you try to change, you get that no. So we don't know what are we going to do as parent of CPC. We don't know. Grade 10, giving parent so difficult, so challenged, stressed. We don't know what to do. So this is my humble request to the Ministry of Education to come out and to handle this case, to say what are we going to do, or to see how to change for those children so that our parents can be happy and they can be free to prepare their children to go back to school. It's my humble request. I am myself in behalf of all parents in our country, most Kenya, that our Ministry of Education come out and help those parents that have this problem or have these challenges of their children being called to the schools that they are not capable to take them there. Let us try to share and to see how are we going to help those parents so that they can manage to educate their children. Because boarding school is not easy. You can't take your child boarding school if you don't have finance. Because as we know, without money, boarding schools you can't manage. At least day school you can manage because the money is not more. But in day boarding school, we know that the boarding school is not easy. Educating your child in boarding school, you have to be someone who is working a better job and have a better salary. So when our children being called to the schools, I know that they just let us have come like that. They don't know that this child maybe is capable or is not capable. But being the letter is out, and I as the parent, I've got the letter, and I see that school, I will not be capable to take my child to there. So as education, you need to change for that child to the school. The child will be able to take him to that school. It's my humble request, because outside there, parents, they are complaining a lot. They are confused, being confused a lot. They have so a lot of stress because of this, because they don't know where they start from. They don't know what they're supposed to do so that to enable their children to go to school. So I'm really requesting our education office come out and try to change this. Try to change this so that to allow our learners to continue with their study. To give the parents easy time to arrange to prepare their children to go back to school. So I think, and I'm praying and I'm sure that when you see this, or when you are going to meet with this, you are going to do this so that to make a change, to allow our parents to be happy when they are preparing to take their children to school. So this is our request, and we have come out to you as education office that try to make a change, please. So we thank you so much, and that you are going to do that so to allow our learners to continue learning. Our guys, our fans, don't forget that you are in BJ Media Kenya, so you can then don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and watch, please, guys. Leave the comment there so that we can know that what's in your mind and what you think that education is going to do for us, so that to allow us our kids to go to school. So we really love you so much, our fans, and thank you for keep watching us. You follow us all the time, and let's continue together. And as tomorrow, let me say tomorrow, we are going to be here in Kesha. So for those who need to go Kesha, if you don't have any place to go to Kesha, you're being welcome here in BJ Media Kenya. We will be here until 12 when we start new here. So I'm welcoming all our fans of BJ Media Kenya. Come here so live, we'll be together here and we celebrate together to thank God for wonders done for us. So don't have any, but for me I say thank you, our guys, and we love you, our fans. Fans wetu kabisa. Homancho mategereri na okwana nakwaga nikigima ekero chekire chinsa 10 niteke 12 chabona maragoba nekero twanyakwa tokonyora amang'ana amaya anyakwa kagwachikina weka ase etibie chiachire kumana ya BJ Media Kenya naboigo tunyeigwe asensira yokunyachucha abayibori komunganiria igyo gosoro kwa bana babo chisukuru amaganya goti asa abantu abatenerete chisemi kunya kubibiro bya bayibori ba ayona yanda mange tunyanyora sintira yo wikiranwa naboigo asentibi echo ya BJ Media nyakwa tukunya matangazo inga abayibori banyako bawetera chinga kichinko kigima kera abana babanyako bakora chisukuru aho na ramono abana nyako bakurange chisukuru choko chiri abayibori batanyare ande abayibori abange babwate okonyara wisikima baganinga abayibori abayibori baganinga abantu batinete chisemi banyane ko babakoriereria eri banyakuwe ebiro bya abayibori likonyako bakubachencheya nako ba kigasi gose engaki enyororo asingencho yo kubanga abana babo likonyako bakuna chisukuru abatenete chisemi abaygo mwanya kwa moko bori wa inga munya kwa moko liereria elikonyara kwa moko chenjeria abana chisukuru eri kwa abayibori tinga kicheshinyaro kegima elikonyara kwa bakogenda chisukuru naya nasene naya nigaikeranire asinga nchi abayibori abangi kunya kwa bako chenjia abana babo kurende ekaraba koligo chenjia nande banyako bako nyiko ki inga naya chekonyarika nabigo chiga chugo chikugaya toganya tekegima asinga chugo chaka omako oromonya mabori humesi nyaka omoko perenda kegima asinga njinga kechine chinkon kegima chugo koro mwaka higo tuende kegima higo nyaka tugo koro mwaka nabigo nande nko bachabinga etikoria mambia nyasaye kara kyoro ntoberega ase BJ Media Kenya ase chinga chamaraba ase yoko butagega na gukora kesha elio wikera chinsa isano ne muchabuchuko ekera turachake tarike yamo igo mwariga no mwezi wikera nege kwa tuguchinga asobwamo aso kwarigania omwako monya ase imeye TV ya chire kumana ya BJ Media Kenya oyo kubaitira matangazo tari onde kurende nere Gladys kwambuka okemwa chigarabuya musawi tu sabes omwancho atambamana yakwabira munenze ntwakobori abanenze ketochaka naba mincho nanduka twakorire nege ninga yonstra kwato kwanirega kirara chotegererwa tamuna sekani yakwe kuiwe biro bya bayibori kuchencha ili abana banso nyako bakwenda konyora chisenya sai oneke tunya kwebanga sina chuko tambo koma komunya na sabi nesa otorendera afya wekatwa tambo kire na tunya tambo kena nya sai na tusake na Yesu kwimiganda ona ngada kwa manainte kuna usaba kwa nisa mabara Kristo mutorito amen. Thank you so much our fans. Bye bye, may God bless you. Let us meet tomorrow. God will. Bye bye.